I went to bed that night feeling nervous. Despite the words of the incubi, I felt like a target to something I'd never be able to explain or prove. Magic? Devils? Demons? How did this all even happen? Should I really meddle with the situation?
They're only staying until after they defeat Malix.
That's right. They said they'd only stay until they defeated Malix. After that, my life could go back to normal. Temporary insanity, as Kay would say.
Whoever the fuck Kay is.
Who is Kay? The question was then, would I want them to leave? If my life went back to normal, then I'd have to care for the house all on my own. I'd have to focus on my life instead of being distracted by the boys. I'd have to.
My life.
Where was my life going anyway? I was under pressure from my parents, with only my friends and the boys to comfort me. Without the boys, I'd have no way to hide from my responsibilities.
Enough. Let's just sleep and deal with it tomorrow when it comes.
Defeating my sense of thought, I forced myself to sleep, unsure of what tomorrow had planned for me. Hopefully whatever the future had for me, I would be ready for it.
I promise to be with you forever. You're so important to me.
I swear I'll give my life to you.
Please, let me love you.
I'll be by your side, always.
I can't imagine living without you.
I want to be with you. I love you.
I slowly opened my eyes, letting the voices of my dream echo in my head and force me awake. I rubbed my eyes before sitting up and looking at my clock.
7 a.m. Why am I up so early?
I fell back onto the bed and closed my eyes, trying to go back to sleep. However, something kept me awake. Why?
It's too early to even be alive.
I gave up and sat up, staring at the fireplace across from my bed. A sigh escaped from between my lips before I threw my legs over the side of the bed. What to do at 7 a.m. in the morning?
Explore the house. Let's Nancy Drew it.
Hey! I decided it was a good idea to wander around the house. I never really explored it much as a child, so there were bound to be new surprises.
Well, come on, feet. Let's go on an adventure.
I stood and exited my room, hoping that the boys were still asleep. I began to wander the halls on my end of the house, opening each door to find what room each door led to. Quickly, I found an old office. A desk and chair sat by the far side as a large bookshelf of documents and memorabilia donned its nooks and crannies. There were a couple pictures of me growing up peeking from the shelf as I walked further into the room.
I don't believe I've been in here before.
I tried to recall memories of ever seeing this room, coming up with nothing as a result. This room was new to me. Did I want to disturb the furniture?
I'm curious.
I gently opened the shelves and any drawers I saw in the room. In a couple of them were books and even sewing kits. Sam would be pleased. I assumed they were used for my grandfather's toys, so I left them alone. One drawer, however, was locked, no matter how many times I pulled.
Ugh! Come on! Open!
Nothing. It would not budge. The drawer, wow, I almost said the lawyer beside it. The drawer beside it, though, did, revealing a laptop.
Why is there a laptop in a drawer?
I lifted it from the drawer and carried it over to the desk and chair. Opening it, it was a high-tech laptop with a retina scanner and as a pass lock. I was not sure whether or not to try to unlock it.
Try.
I decided to try. I turned on the computer and leaned my face near the retina scanner, lining the camera up with my eye. To my surprise, I heard a ping come from the computer before the screen opened to a desktop.
Huh! Look at that!
On the desktop were documents and folders labeled with different aspects of the Anderson Company. Taxes, profits, bylaws, products, the list went on and on. If I really did want to become CEO of the Anderson Toys Company, I had everything about it at my fingertips.
Dad would sure be impressed.
One icon, however, stood out from the rest.
Virago?
I double-clicked the icon, but no window came up. Instead, I heard a large click come from the drawer that was locked.
What the?
I slowly left my seat and walked over to the drawer, attempting to open it again. It slid open smoothly in the direction of my pulling hand, revealing 2 books. One was a plain black journal with a tie to keep it closed. The other was bound in leather, with cryptic symbols all over the cover. I took out the journal and skimmed through it, seeing my grandfather's notes. They were all detailed explanations and opinions on his findings on demon magic.
He really did know about magic.
I sat down at the desk and read through the journal further, finding drawings and sketches of symbols and magic circles, each with their own different meanings and effects. It was all fascinating. There was even a page of important spells to know. I read through them, trying to memorize them into my mind. I don't know what came over me, but I started to feel more energetic and more powerful simply reading my grandfather's notes. I was suddenly aware of the energy that surrounded my body, and the power that was around the house. The more I read, the more powerful I became. However, my mind suddenly froze, and I found myself walking back to the drawer, putting the book back, and closing the drawer. The lock reset, and I snapped out of it.
Huh? What?
I shook my head and looked at the drawer, realizing what I had done. I walked over to the desk to reopen the lock, but suddenly felt the need to stop. Something held me back, and didn't want me to pry any more than I already had. Wait! Grandpa's spirit! He must have been there and literally been like, no, don't do that. Stop it.
I was thinking that there was magic built into the book she was reading
Oh, that could be it.
that prevented her from learning anymore.
I mean, I guess that could also be it. I was curious beyond belief, but I obeyed my thoughts for now. Eventually, I would come back and look into it. I returned to bed, feeling the weight of the morning drag me under my covers to try sleeping again. I had energy, but I wanted more sleep. It was Sunday, and nothing was happening today.
Come on, Eyes, back to sleep.
I shut my eyes and tried to slow my breathing. I looked at my phone to check the time once again. It was noon, yet it felt like I had slept much longer.
Why is time going so slowly?
I sighed, got changed into normal clothes, and went out into the main hall and sat on the stairs. Sundays were very boring. However, the muffled sounds of battle caught my attention.
Huh?
I quickly went out to the backyard in response to the noise I had heard. In the yard were all 5 of the boys practicing fighting. Sam was in the middle with the other 4 surrounding him and throwing punches and kicks at him. Sam, being the strongest of the bunch, blocked and dodged each almost masterfully. Let's disturb them. We didn't disturb them last time. Hey.
Hey!
All at once the boys looked at me, frozen in their movements. I just stood at the doorway, staring at them after my outburst. James was the first to break away from the group, stepping towards me.
Good morning. We apologize if we woke you up.
No, it's fine. I've been awake for a while now. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's quite all right. We needed to stop anyway. We don't want to overwork Sam.
Oh, come on, I can handle more than those pity punches.
Your mind seems grateful that we've stopped.
Busted.
Shut up, Damien.
Oh, God, we should probably make some lunch. I'm sure you're starving.
Oh, I can handle lunch if you like. You all seem to be very busy training to beat Malix. I'll take care of it today.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah? Why not? I'm not useless. I know how to cook and do other stuff.
Well, no, I wasn't insinuating.
What he means to say is that we'd be really grateful if you could make lunch today.
No problem.
As I turned to the kitchen, the boys went back to training. They seemed very determined to get better and become stronger.
Might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I cooked.
Lunch wasn't particularly hard. I decided to make
Chicken and rice.
protein.
Protein!
Gotta keep their energy and strength up with protein.
I took my time to make almost perfect chicken breasts alongside some rice. Cooking wasn't hard unless you didn't know what you were doing in the first place. I placed the food in the dining room. However, none of the boys were there by the time I brought the final dish out. I carried that dish to the main lobby, catching the boys separating into different rooms of the house. Part of me wanted to go to one in particular. The other part of me wanted me to just leave them be and take the food in my hand to my room and eat. Maybe I could go out today while the boys focus on training. I'm gonna find one of them.
Boop.
I quickly rushed back and grabbed a second food dish before hunting down one of the boys. I looked down each hall, trying to find one of the incubi wandering so I wouldn't have to go through each individual room finding them. I pursed my lips in irritation.
Where the heck are they?
I sighed, knowing that I would just search for them there in each room. I turned to head down the west hall before I suddenly bumped into an opening door face first. Oof! God damn
Whoa!
it.
What the?
I quickly stepped back, regaining my balance on my feet and with the food in my hands. The last thing I wanted was food on the floor.
Yeah, that would suck.
I shook my head and looked up to Sam, who was looking at me from behind the door in surprise. He was in the bathroom! Being that I only saw his face, he was wet, so I assumed that the door led to a bathroom he was exiting from.
Oh, crap. Are you alright?
Yeah, I brought food.
What the hell? Why did I say that? I shook my head and acted like I knew what I said. Sam raised an eyebrow before looking at the food I brought.
Oh, hey. Thanks.
You're welcome, shirtless wet man.
Shirtless wet man.
As Sam stepped out from behind the bathroom door and closed it, I was suddenly face to face with a shirtless and freshly clean Sam. A simple towel was hanging over his shoulders as he looked to me. I don't see it. I remained frozen, unable to tear my eyes away from the sight. Damn, he was ripped!
Hey, you alright? Hello?
Doki!
What?
Sam let a sly smirk appear on his lips before tapping my forehead with his finger. It was light, but I still felt pressure from it to push me back a bit on my feet.
You gonna give me my food, or do you plan to keep staring into space like a nut job?
Excuse me, Rip
Huh?
Man.
Oh, right, here.
I quickly gave Sam his food, glaring at him. He chuckled before quickly dropping to the floor and crossing his legs to sit in a towel. Jesus Christ, Sam.
No. The towel's around his neck. He's got pants on.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm like, damn, this boy's not modest at all. I did a double take down at him before joining him to eat. I was hungry, so might as well. Sam must have been hungry because he practically scarfed all of his food down before I could get 2 bites of mine.
Jeez, you eat fast.
Oh, sorry. It was good, yeah.
Oh my god, I hate you, I love you, I hate you!
Thanks.
Sam sat in silence waiting for me to finish. It was odd. It was not far from having a dog watch you while you ate.
That's a weird way to put it.
Oh. Nevertheless, I finished my food quicker than I normally did and looked to Sam, who somehow got his shirt and vest on while I wasn't looking.
Okay.
Damn, he was fast.
Alright then. I'm heading up to the roof.
Ooh, real anime boy. Roof? Rufy was heading to the roof? Why?
What? The roof?
Yeah. Wanna come with?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Hold on, you want me to join him? On the roof? The roof of a huge mansion? How? Why?
I promise you won't fall, or whatever. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Doki! I didn't know why I was... Southern Belle. I didn't know why I was up for this, but I said okay.
Okay.
The small adventurous side of me was very happy with my decision, but another side of me was screaming at me, asking why I did that. Sam took the empty dishes and placed them on a nearby stand before walking to a nearby window and looking to me. Wait, a window?
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Stop it!
Come on.
Shut up!
I wanted to get the audio.
Oh.
Come on.
I thought you were doing that on purpose to mess with me.
No.
I walked towards Sam, unsure of what he wanted to do. As I stepped to the side, he wrapped a tight arm around my waist and hugged me against his side.
Whoa!
Better hold on tight.
If you say so.
Ooh. I instantly wrapped my arms around Sam as he opened the window and stepped up on the ledge. I could feel him tighten his grip on me as he looked up and grabbed the end of the roof with his free hand. What? Wait. He climbs onto the roof off a window with us in one hand and just with his arm, like he does like a pull-up. He does a pull-up. He does a chin-up. He does a chin-up with us. What?
Yep. Apparently.
I gripped tightly to him as he somehow was able to pull both of us up to the roof with that one hand. Highly suspect. He lifted me to the roof first before pulling himself up and sitting with a content sigh.
See? I told you I wouldn't let you fall.
Yeah.
I sat up beside Sam, trying to shake off what had happened. He was a demon. I had to remember that, no matter how human he looked.
Pretty sight, huh?
Not you or anything, Baka.
I raised my eyebrows before looking ahead of us. I gasped. The sight was truly beautiful. The estate was settled on a high hill, so the view I saw made me feel like I was flying. Wait, we're near Chicago?
Chicago?
We're in Illinois?
Chicago! Chicago!
Here it coming!
Okay.
I could see Chicago in the distance, surrounded by forests and suburbs, like the one I resided in. Something about the sight took my breath away. I silently thanked my adventurous side for taking the risk to come up here.
You know, it's things like this that make the human world worth coming to.
Oh yeah? You know what else makes it worth coming to? This right here. Me. I am worth it. I turned to Sam in his statement, unsure of what he meant. He kept his eyes to the view, but I could see a very soft amazement in his eyes.
What do you mean?
I'm not like my brothers. I didn't come to get away from anything or to fulfill something. Whatever they may tell you their reasons were. I came because, well, they're my brothers. And that's that. However, I didn't expect the human world to be so pretty.
Not like I'm talking about you or anything.
Baka!
Doki!
I didn't understand. The brothers were running away from more than just Malix? What could have possibly driven them from where they were?
You all ran away from something?
We all had our reasons for leaving the Abyssal Plains. James didn't want to deal with his problems. Matthew wanted to live with humans more than demons. I came because I didn't want to be without my brothers. So I left with them.
That's rather sweet if you think about it.
It doesn't matter. I came, so here I am.
Still, I felt a small wave of confidence drive me to scoot closer to Sam. I wanted to try to be friends.
Wink wonk!
Fate didn't like that, apparently. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I found myself losing my... What the fuck is wrong with you, Laundry?
God damn it, Laundry!
I found myself losing my balance and wound up starting to fall off the roof.
Whoa!
Instantly, Sam grabbed me and pulled me up to him. He wrapped his arms around me, making sure I wasn't able to fall back down the roof, but that wasn't what made me blush wildly from ear to ear. I had somehow landed and straddled over his lap. He was hugging me close to his chest. It was almost like a romance scene or love story.
Almost.
I couldn't tear my eyes away from Sam as he stared up at me in concern.
I gotcha. You okay?
Doki! Yeah, I am.
However, I continued to look down at him as he stared up at me. Neither of us knew what to do, and I could feel that we were both lost in this fact. As we looked at each other, Sam's face grew slightly red.
Doki!
Hey, I might as well say it now, but sorry for being a dick when we met.
Thank you for the second apology.
Thank you.
I must have been dreaming. Sam was being sincere? Why? However, as I stared, I could feel his strength weaken. He was shaking, but continued to hold me to keep me safe from falling.
Sam, do you need energy?
Sam's eyes widened before he looked away, refusing to answer but refusing to let me go. I didn't feel any energy drain, so he wasn't trying to take advantage of the situation. That was it. He needed energy. But should I give it?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Smooch! Doki!
I gently grabbed Sam's face and tilted his head to angle with mine. Leaning in closer to him, I brought my lips to his and kissed him deeply. I didn't know if this would help, but it was how he got my energy before. I shut my eyes, waiting for the draining energy feeling to reappear in my body. Sam didn't move, nor did I feel the energy drain from me. I opened my eyes and saw Sam staring wide-eyed at me,
Awkward.
but unmoving. He was unsure of what to do, and I had silenced him with confusion. I don't know why, but I felt both irritated and accomplished at the question and at the look he was giving me. Where was his flirting? Where was his cocky smirk? From what I remembered, he took advantage of me when we met, yet now he was somehow intimidated by me. I pulled away and spoke.
I want to give you some of my energy. You used a lot of it, and I'm sure that the energy you took from me was only used for healing. Let me help you.
I don't.
Sam, if you don't want my energy, just tell me. But I'm offering it to you if you do.
All of a sudden, I felt that familiar feeling of warmth run through my body once again. I felt my body slightly heat up as Sam pulled my body tighter to his. He regained his stoic gaze before speaking.
Just remember, you offered it.
We did consent.
We did consent. Before I knew it, Sam pulled me into a gentle but passionate kiss on a rooftop. He'd erupted through my body as his kiss slowly and almost timidly got deeper. Sam kept an arm around my waist while I rested my hands on his chest. The energy from my body was slowly draining from the kiss, making me feel light and warm. It was almost pitiful how comfortable and how willing I was in this situation. Still, I had no regrets. I was enjoying every bit of this kiss. Sam gently leaned back, pulling me along with him so that I was laying on top of him. I felt odd yet comfortable to be the one in control. Sam wasn't as forceful as he was when we first met, and it felt almost magical. It's how I imagined the first kiss to be, except with energy drain. Soon, though, the energy drain stopped, and Sam gently pushed my face away to end the kiss. I stared down at him as we both panted for air. I had never kissed like that before, and I was so lost in the moment that I had forgotten how to breathe. Sam moved a strand of hair from my face to behind my ear, eyes still full of desire. The look in Sam's eyes, though. I almost couldn't find the strength to pull away. I could feel the hold of his mind-altering spell fade away, but I still felt hot. Something told me that I wanted more, but at the same time, I wasn't sure if I truly did want to give any more.
Keep going!
Keep going!
Doki, Doki!
I opened the opportunity, and I was enjoying it as much as he was. I wanted more, and I was going to let him keep going. I wanted to keep going. I leaned down and kissed him again. Sam gasped against my lips and continued to kiss back. I could feel him pull on the tail of my bow, releasing it and following his hand off from around my neck. He moved the ribbon to his pocket before gently unbuttoning the 2 top buttons of my blouse. The desire in my body drove me insane, forcing a moan to escape my lips as he ran kisses from my lips down my exposed neck. As he began to ravish my neck and shoulder in hot kisses, I leaned my head back, and as a pleasureful sigh escaped my lips. Sam was ruthless in his passionate kisses on my skin. Sam didn't stop touching and kissing me, making more moans and gasps rush out of my mouth into the open air. He may have been full, but he was as hot as I was. I couldn't even comprehend how much time we spent making out. I was so lost in the pleasure that I didn't care. Called it sinful, but I didn't care. I loved it, his touch, his kiss, his hate. I desired it beyond anything at that moment, even as he lowered his kisses down my chest to just above my bra. My heart was beating wildly in my chest. Something about Sam intrigued me immensely, but something made my heart quicken for him. It couldn't have been love, but it was too passionate to be lust. What was it? However, I began to feel dizzy, seeing the sky start to spin around almost wildly. I gripped Sam's shoulders, trying to signal him to stop, but my mind faded to black before I could let out another sound, and then I fell off the roof.
Oh. Well.
It felt good. I didn't care that I was blacked out. I felt warm and fuzzy in the darkness. I never knew indulging in that kind of passion would be that good. I now just waited to awaken, hopefully in a good way.